Hi guys, I hope my foundation looks okay because it's brand new, but it seems to be dirty on my face and it seems to be mushy. It's by Maybelline, I believe. Or maybe it's by New York. Maybe that's the company. I don't know. But I hope it looks okay on camera because I don't want to go posting on YouTube where it's all mushy and gushy. So yeah. And if you hear noise in the background, that's SpongeBob, the home page playing. I haven't pressed play for her because she just watched SpongeBob. If it's getting annoying to me and you, I'll just go ahead and press play because... Alright, so today's video will be... how does people know? So basically, a long time ago, back in 2022, I had my phone, my old black phone. Sorry, there's something on the screen. I'm not sure if I should click it off because I'm afraid like the video will click off too. So I'm just gonna leave it. So I was playing Meghan Trainor Tidal song. I mean the Tidal album. I don't remember what song, but so my mom left me in the car. I hope my little brother's not hearing what I'm saying because he doesn't wake up until like 1 or 2. Sometimes he wakes up early, like in the morning, or early like a 9 or somewhere around that. So anyways, my mom left me in a car to go into Ralph's. We have Ralph's near our house. It's just like down the street. It's a while. And so I was playing Tidal album by Meghan Trainor on my old phone, and the volume was 1. That's all. I didn't put up to bop 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 or bop it up to 35, nothing like that. I just had it on 1 volume and you can hear nothing. The only person that can hear it is me. So basically I had my window down because my mom wanted for me to have some air. So there's this white car next to me and the owner of the car came out of the Ralph's. And this is what the man said to his wife, girlfriend, sister, cousin, whoever she was, whoever they were. He said, "Do you hear that?" And she's like, "Hear what?" He's like, "You don't hear that?" And she's like, "I don't hear anything." He was hearing my Meghan Trainor song, and I'm like, "How the fuck do you know? It's on 1 volume." And they got in the car having a conversation about my music, and I told my mom like last Saturday. I don't have my phone. It was like last Saturday, and I told her this story. I told her like 5 or 9 times. I don't know. I know I told her a couple times, and she's like, maybe he was telling her that he was hearing mumble. I don't remember what the fuck she said. She said something. He was probably hearing like this blah 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 blah, something like that. I don't know what my mom said, but she said something like that. I was like, oh. But to me, I knew he was hearing my music. I was like, how the fuck do you know? And also when I'm like in my room, like on my laptop, and I'm like on my social media, I don't want to say it because I don't like to give out my social media to people or tell my social media or what it is because I feel like people are going to stalk me, threaten me. I have been threatened before, I think. I don't know. I don't remember the comments, but I know I felt like it was threatening. Anyways, I was on my computer doing my thing, and there was like these Mexican people, workers, working at somebody's house, and he said hair dye. And I was like, how the fuck do you know I was looking up hair dye? That's because they can see me through my fucking window. Like, don't go saying, oh, they can't see you. Somebody was probably wearing hair dye. No, nobody in this neighborhood wears hair dye except for me. Like, nobody around here wears it except for me. Okay? Like, I was on my computer looking up hair dye, and he said hair dye. My window is like, you can see everything. Even at night with the lights on, you can see the ceiling. You can see the spinning thing. You can see the fan. You can see the walls. You can see my something else I can't remember. I was like, what the fuck? Now people can see me naked. Because I remember my neighbor saw me naked one time. He said, she's getting dressed. And so he said hair dye because he saw me on my computer. And so I'm like, how the fuck do you know? I was like, how does people fucking know? I don't understand. I really don't. And then another time I was on the toilet. If you don't like this part, skip it. I was going to the bathroom. And I had to do my business. Pee or my business, if you know what I mean by my business. That's what I normally say. So I was on a toilet. And just to let you know, these windows are high up. They're high up. You can't see anything. They're not like low or big glass windows or clear black glass windows. No, they're not. Nothing like that. They're high up shutters. Very, very high up. And so I was on a toilet, just sitting like this, like I normally do on a toilet. And then there was these Mexican workers. He said, this is what he said. He said, she's on the toilet. I was like, how the fuck do you know? The shutters are fucking high up. I don't know. I don't know how people know. You can hear that? I'm home alone. My parents aren't home. My two brothers aren't home. But Noah is home, my little brother. And my dog is here. And the garage door just open. There's no wind. Maybe Matthew didn't close it right. I'll be right back. I'm scared. Okay, so I just shut the garage door tight because I believe that garage is haunted by ghosts. I'll tell that story another time, but sorry for my heart ticking. I'm so sorry for my heart ticking and hearing it. I just ran up the stairs. Ignore my heart ticking. I get embarrassed because I feel like somebody's going to say, what's that sound? It's my damn heart. Okay, so that's what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was on the toilet and that's what he said. The shutters were like high up. You can't see anything. And then the other thing, when I'm on my phone out in public, this used to happen, but not anymore because people are like afraid of people because of, I don't know. So when I'm on my phone, like an app or Google or my gallery, stuff like that, people will say something about what I'm doing on my phone. I'm like, how the fuck do you know? Like, I'm far away, you're like something feet away from me. Like, you can't see that, it's impossible. You just can't. I don't understand. So I don't understand how people can see these things. Like that guy seeing me on the toilet. I don't understand. The shutters are high up. SpongeBob's playing in the background, so he's watching SpongeBob. I got it for her at the library. And the other thing was, what's the other thing? I had a couple more stories to tell you about these things. I don't remember. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Let me think. Okay, so when I'm playing music on my phone, like it's on 2 or 3 or 4 volume, it's not even that loud because my phone's really old and the volume is like on 4, 3, or 2. It was my very old phone. It was like the Galaxy something, and I had the ice cream case like Britney 44. And they actually had that for my phone on Amazon. So I was like, yes, bitch, I got Britney's case. But I don't use that phone anymore. It's really old. It's really crappy. It's really small. So, yeah. So when I would be playing my music on that phone, like somebody from down at the neighborhood on the top of the roof, like workers, they hear my music, and I'm like, how the fuck do they know? Like, that's impossible. You're like something feet away from me, and it's a small little phone. Like, when the music is playing, like Avril Lavigne, I don't know how to say her name, or like Ashley Tisdale, like my favorite artist, he like once the phone is not playing, he's like hammering, just keeps on hammering. And when the phone is on and it bops up to like 4 or 5, he's like, and then once I like turn it down, he's like, keeps on hammering. And then when I turn it off, he's like hammering. I was like, how the fuck do you know? It's impossible. It's a small, little, old, crappy phone. It's on 5 or 4 volume. It's not even that fucking loud. Like the fucking neighbors. I don't want to say it so loud because they'll fucking hear. Because they're fucking eavesdroppers. They got their fucking windows open since the day they moved here. Anyways. Like when I have my music on the radio, it's not even a good radio. It's not like one of those speakers that you get from a very expensive website, like those tall speakers or those fancy speakers. No, this is a radio from Target, and it's really crappy. It's not very good. I wouldn't say it's crappy, but it's a nice radio. So when I would be playing my music on there from the volume is not even that loud. Like, the volume is not even loud. It's, like, really low. So when I would be playing my music, the neighbor, like, the father, the son, whoever the fuck is always listening to me and eavesdropping on me every time I'm in the backyard, he or she stands there listening to my music. I'm like, how the fuck? Ow. He or she listens to my music and stands there and eavesdrops. I'm like, how the fuck do you know? I don't understand. Like, it's not even that loud. It really isn't. It's not even a loud radio. I don't know how the fuck to know. No, I don't. Alright guys, that's all I have to say. I'm going to make another video before my mom and brother comes home. I'm pretty sure they don't come home for a while. But I'm going to make another video. Alright, bye.